Good morning, YouTube. Good morning, Facebook. This is Ken QC with another morning vlog. Today is Tuesday, May 3rd, and at work today we're celebrating one of our co-workers' birthdays. Happy birthday, Linda. It was last week, but she was off, so we're having food brought in and celebrating Linda's birthday. That'll be great. She's a wonderful, nice lady, and we're lucky to have her at American Express. Secondly, I wanted to talk about something more entertaining. I have a very much affection for Sirius satellite radio. For years and years, I've had a subscription either in a car or with a device at home to listen to Sirius satellite radio. And I was listening to Tom Petty. Now, Tom Petty has his own network, I guess, where they play his music. But he also does something really interesting. He interviews interesting people. I think that's the name of his show. Tom Petty interviews interesting people. And on today was John Densmore, who is the drummer for The Doors. And really nice banter back and forth. Tom Petty, he beats Johnny Carson, Jay Leno, fill in the blank as far as an interviewer. He's just really good. He's really into the music scene. He knows the questions to ask. It feels natural, not drafted or scripted. And the transition, and because he knows the music industry as well as anyone, it's really a great show. I had the opportunity a couple weeks ago to listen to Mickey Dolenz from the Monkees, and I'll tell you what, really a new appreciation for the Monkees, how great they were. They didn't get paid very much, but at the time, I guess they were making like $400 a week, even though they sold like 65 million records. But you wouldn't have known that if it weren't for that show. There's a lot of great content on Sirius Satellite, not just Tom Petty shows, but they've got all sorts of music from all genres, different decades. They've got news, they've got talk shows, political or not political. They've got comedy. So there's really a lot of opportunity. Even for kids, there's Disney and different kids' opportunities. I'm not trying to really advertise for Sirius Satellite Radio, but it really strikes me how wonderful satellite radio is. And if you don't have it, you can usually get a cheap 5-month or 6-month subscription for $20 if it's in your car, to try it out. Or you could, buy a device for cheap, a receiver for cheap, and either plug it into an existing radio, or it could be a standalone that you could plug into speakers. But I really strongly recommend satellite radio. Again, I don't know why I'm going off on satellite radio, but I do like it, and I do see the value. I remember as a child, my affinity for music. My mom and I would listen, and my sisters and my dad, but mainly my mom's influence in music. She was into the Bee Gees before they were disco, Simon and Garfunkel, Helen Reddy, Herb Alpert and the Tijuana Brass, and I used to play those records constantly. I loved Simon and Garfunkel, especially because the poetry, the words in those songs. But I thank my mom for my music interest. Specifically, we used to listen to Kasem's Americans Top 40, and we'd sit faithfully by the radio waiting to hear who was number one this week. Was it Anne Murray? Was it ABBA? And my mom, of course, a big Elvis fan as well. I never really obtained that from my mother, but the rest of the interest in music, definitely I can thank my mom for. And with Mother's Day coming up, Mom, this is for you. Anyway, just wanted to say a shout out to Mom, and thank you for my interest in music, because you are my inspiration musically. Thank you, and I wish I could sing or play an instrument. I took trumpet in high school, but didn't like practicing. I'd rather go outside and play or do anything but practice the instrument. Now that I'm more than 21, really wish I would have gotten more into music, but I appreciate it. If someone says, hey, can you play? Yeah, I can play the radio. Anyway, have a great day. Bye.